Hello, everyone, and welcome to That's Hot Podcast. We're back after a long hiatus. And what way to start it other than the biggest night in fashion with the Met Gala red carpet? I'm your host.
Yay!
I'm your host, Christian, and here with my illustrious host, other host, co-host, Tamberlin.
Sorry, I cannot contain my excitement, even though it's unwarranted, because we kind of already seen some of these looks earlier,
Right.
and I'm underwhelmed, but I'm still excited because we're here for the clothes.
Yeah, it was, I would say, a bit underwhelming, but we'll get to each look as we go. Um, we're just gonna go through the red light, the carpet, and we're gonna give our feelings on it. We already have our preconceived like things we've shared with each other, but let's see our
Yeah.
first look.
Okay, so what's the theme? Because we're gonna have this on mute and we're gonna be the commentary.
Sleeping Beauty's reawakening fashion.
Oh my goodness. Hence the underwhelming outfit. Underwhelming ass theme.
Yes. So
They
let's
should have said
see.
the Enchanted Garden or something.
Yeah, right. I feel like there was so many like ways you could take in this, whether it be like the actual garden or the fantasy side.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, a lot of it was just like overwhelming. It was just like literal like flowers and garden,
It gave me a rich Mad Hatter party.
right? And I guess there was one person, what was it? That Barry Keoghan? I don't know how to say his last name. But anyway, he showed up and he was, dressed very Victorian. He had the top hat.
Oh, I know what you're
Uh,
talking about. Murder on the
right?
dance floor.
Right. He's having a whole moment because of that salt burn.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So he leaned into it. Why not? He was well dressed.
Okay, here we got Lala. The carpet so far is cute. Let's go back to that a little bit.
Okay.
Oh wait, too far. Excuse my drone skills. So this is we're going up to it. These are the Met steps, all tinted and covered.
hmm
Yeah, underwhelming too. Just giving prom.
It's a nice prom, but yeah, underwhelming for a Met.
Yeah, and the flowers are not as sumptuous as one would expect.
Right. There was a budget this year. TikTok
Yeah.
budget.
People
Um,
were on Twitter were saying
mhm.
they don't understand how Lala gets the invite every year. And I feel like she's one of the more fun hosts. So
Yeah,
that's why, fashion aside, because
I
I
agree.
don't really feel like she's had a good look yet. But as far as the hosting, it's 10 out of 10.
It's the hosting. Like I remember even back in the day when she was on 106 in Park. Like I don't know, she's always been she knows what she's doing with the hosting gig.
She was on TRL.
Oh wait, who was on? Oh, there's the other lady.
Yes, free AJ.
Yes, back in the way back.
Yes, all the girls. But definitely Lala is a superb host.
Yes. Oh my
Sleeping
gosh.
Beauty's reawakening fashion.
Yes. And so, well, a little bit about Lala. I learned later on, she was talking with Bad Bunny. And I don't know if she speaks it, but she did speak it for a brief moment. But she definitely understands it. Is she Puerto Rican?
Yes.
Love her even more.
Yes. Afro Latina.
Love her. And yeah, that was surprising because I just didn't know. I didn't know that much about her. Um, but okay, so this was also I feel like quasi sponsored by eBay. In her look,
Oh
which
yeah.
is Alexander McQueen, by the way, um, she did mention that the jewelry was purchased, and they emphasized sustainable on eBay. The whole thing that they were trying to push is that it was, eBay is a credible place for you to purchase things. And even in the advertisements that were released for the Met Gala, was just that they go through an intensive, um, I guess, rigor of like identifying whether or not a piece is actual, like, because there's a whole like all the frauds that everybody's and the dupes that people are having. So things are authentic whenever you're purchasing from eBay, is what they're trying to push, at least.
Yeah, I remember a few years ago as an avid eBay shopper, which kind
Mhm.
of obsessed me because I feel like the girls forgot about eBay and I was
Yeah.
winning and I was going to bring it back to the forefront. So I don't know what I'm going to do.
Oh,
Poshmark.
yes. Oh, I heard recently about Poshmark not doing well either. Like it's dead.
Yeah, so I guess that's where I gotta go since all the girls gonna be on eBay. But
Right.
anyways, the thing with eBay, they got sued. It was a whole big old deal.
Mm,
So then they went out of their way to have these authentication services and like, I don't know, advertise that, put it on the more expensive items. Like if you see a Chanel bag or a Louis Vuitton bag, I guess the seller has to pay a little percentage and it
mm,
goes through their rigorous program like you were speaking to.
yes.
And then they get that badge on their posts, which incentivizes people to buy.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. However, places even like the Real Real have been caught selling fake bags, fake
I
Birkins, fake
have heard of
Chanel.
that.
Hmm.
Even like retail stores, because people I've heard of are like purchasing and then returning, and whether or not, they're returning the actual item or something they've placed with a dupe.
Yeah, it's getting nasty out here.
Yeah, it's bad. So here we are back
Okay.
on the green carpet, and here's a bunch of nobodies who I don't know. There was a lot of that
Okay.
tonight.
I know this lady. I don't know her name, but she's an
Mm.
actress.
Oh,
She's
okay. Well,
okay.
she's a nobody still if you don't know her name.
That's true.
Yes.
This lady, I think she's Gwendolyn Christine. She's in Margella. She was also in the show.
Yes. And she did talk about like she's wearing Margiela
Yes.
and Emily, no, what's her name? Graham?
Ashley Graham.
Ashley Graham, yes. And Ashley Graham is wearing Ludwig Sancernin?
Oh,
Size?
yes.
Yeah.
People were making fun saying, oh, he does know how to make clothes bigger than a size small.
Oh, and yeah, and she looks great.
And here we got
But
Zendaya in
yes,
Law on the side.
yes. And this is,
She's
and
wearing an archive piece.
oh, is it really? Because it's
Yes.
Margiela, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Wait, let's see. Are they gonna say it? The makeup is from Pat McGrath. We know
I
that.
figured it's giving definitely that Margiela, like this most recent runway that was super viral for
Oh,
Margiela.
this is Galliano.
Oh, yes. Yeah, so that's Zendaya in Galliano for Margiela.
J-Lo's and
And
Scaparelli.
and she looks fantastic. I think earlier when I watched the green carpet, she just kind of like sped through, or they didn't do a lot of coverage of her. I think this is what we want to see from JLo. It's just like we don't want to relate to her. We want to see her in full glam, owning up to who she is and what she is. At this point, she is like a legend, and she owns the red carpets every time she's on it.
I definitely agree with that. There's
Hmm.
nothing relatable about J-Lo or understandable.
Yes,
So why she tries to lean into that, I've got no idea.
right.
We like the fantasy of you. And I
Yes.
think there were pictures. It's hard to tell with the AI thing these days, but she
Mm.
had like a gele on her head instead of that bun.
Oh,
I don't know
really?
if that
What?
was real or fake.
Oh, dang. But she looks fantastic. I love that like weird, messy bun. And
Yes,
it's
the
just
sex
like
hair.
yes, it's so good. But see
We
how they
love
kind
it.
of like skipped right over her, even though both Zendaya and her are like chairs, co-chairs.
Well, Zendaya's gonna come back out. Oh, who's Lala's wearing McQueen?
Yes,
Look at that.
McQueen. Yes. And they didn't really do a great job of like I wanted to see the whole bottom because we know there's a whole like probably a rose print down there.
Yeah, there is. People are
Yeah.
saying it's ill-fitting, but I think they're just dumb because she has this lace under.
Yes, and also at one point it did come down at the top, but I think it's just because she's like moving around. I think it fits just fine.
Yeah.
We'll
And you
get
don't
to
want it to be
fit.
so tight you can't move.
We will definitely get to fit eventually because I have some notes for some of the girls.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, we got Mindy Kaling and Gaurav Gupta.
Oh, yes. She looks fantastic. And the Ozempic is Ozempicing. Oh, here we go. Willie Chavaria.
Is that his
Um,
date or just his friend?
I don't know.
We'll Google it.
Yeah, we'll Google it.
Mindy does look good. Her transformation into a bad bitch has been
Yes.
a sight to behold.
Yeah. She looks so great. Later on, she will go up and she identifies the not just the dress, who is an Indian designer, but also the
Mhm.
jewelry was by an Indian designer. So she's really supportive of her community, which I love.
Ooh, we love that.
Yes.
Outside of the fact, I would be remiss if I did not mention that her brother stayed being black so he can get into medical school. So,
What?
yeah, keep
Oh
that
my
in his
God.
book.
Ew.
JLo is back.
Okay.
Okay, I don't like that necklace. I'm sorry, JLo.
Yeah, I think it's okay. It's whatever. But yeah, I think what does like everything, obviously the dress is so sparkly, but even her skin looks great. Like, see that glow it's giving?
Yeah, she looks incredible.
She looks great.
The necklace, I think, just clashes with the like top of that dress.
Mm, mhm, mhm.
The earrings are cute. I don't mind the bracelet.
Right.
Rings are never here nor there for me.
Right.
Like, what are we
I
doing?
agree. But she's definitely wearing the wedding ring.
Who's this on the side? A wedding ring at this point on JLo. Again, what does it mean?
Right. I don't know
Oh
who this
wait, who's
person
this
is
lady?
either, but I like this netting.
I do like it. It's
I don't
giving
know
me a
if it's on
Cher vibe,
theme.
a Bob Mackie.
Yes. Okay. So actually, I looked it up later on because the dress that oh my gosh, what's her name? Kylie. No, Kendall. The one that Kendall was wearing, it is vintage Givenchy.
Yes, never been
And
worn.
right. And like the cutout that was at the midriff, that was giving very much sheer Bob Mackie like
Oh,
costuming.
definitely.
Right.
Yes. Okay, we got this lady in the mall,
Oh.
all the bows on the back.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's very John Batista Volley.
Is that what she's wearing?
I don't know those. You see those big Lego button sleeves?
Ligament. Oh, ligament. Love that.
Oh, who is this lady in the gold?
I don't know who she is, but I saw that. I wonder, is that Schiaparelli? It has to be, right?
Mm. The clock is giving me Salvador Dali.
Totally. Like surrealism.
Yes. The persistence of time. I'm sorry, we don't know who you are. You're getting a lot of camera time though.
Yes. It's because she looks great.
She does. I also am a fan of the bag.
Yeah.
We love a complete look.
And
Although
I
I'm
even
really
like that
never a
lip
fan of the
ring.
headpiece. Oh, I like that lip ring. I do.
But I've myself used to have a lip piercing and it does like deter you from eating as much as I want to eat. I had to get rid of that as soon as it caught onto my tooth. It's like, you're not chipping my tooth.
Oh my gosh, that was me with the belly button ring. I used to get caught on my pants, caught on my shirt.
Oh, awful.
I wasn't dedicated enough to being a bad bitch.
Nope. It's okay.
Tyler,
Oh
the
my
winner of the
gosh.
night for
Yeah,
me.
she looks so good. And this
Is she
is
wearing
actual
Balmain?
sand. Yes, Balmain. And uh he Olivier, he talked about how they did the mold of her body previously and then they put the sand on her and that he was looking for it to be a piece to be worn once. And
Yes,
yeah, and I love that. Just like that's what the tonight should have been.
I agree.
Yeah.
When he
It's
said
wearable
that, it's
art.
like a Cinderella moment and the dress will disintegrate after. Like that's what's supposed to happen. It's supposed to be
So good.
wearable art.
Yes, exactly.
If you're not going to pull archival pieces.
Right.
Oh, Tommy Hilfiger and the K-pop
Yeah.
boys.
Yes. Don't know
Oh,
who
this
these
one is
are.
looking a little vampiric.
He is, or at least like vitamin D deficient. Please don't come for us because I know they probably have a great like stan
They do.
base, but I'm not sure who they are. I'm sure they're great. I did see this interview, and this man who's speaking is very eloquent, well spoken.
Yes, I feel like they all go through rigorous PR training
Oh, I'm
because
sure.
K-pop is sponsored by their government.
Nuh-uh, really?
Yeah, they pay for all of it.
Ugh, damn, why can't Texas do that? Sponsor me.
You want to have more Beyonce, don't you? Get a program
Yes.
together.
A Beyonce boot camp. Ooh, I'm gonna do that.
I'll check in.
Yes.
Tyler.
So I am not familiar with all the new pop girlies, but I had to because nobody was screaming the name or I couldn't hear. It. And then I looked it up and I was like, who is this Maven? And then it turns out it was Tyla. And I've been enamored with how like meteoric a rise she's had. And I was like Wikipediaing her as I'm like watching her walk this carpet. And I didn't even know she was from South Africa.
Well, she's not walking. Technically, she's about to be lifted
Oh,
because
yes.
she can't move in the dress.
Yes.
But yes, Tyla is being touted as the first African pop star.
Love that for her.
Mindy Kaling enjoying her new life.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh.
Childish Gambino looked like Steve Harvey. I didn't love it.
Oh my God, I totally agree. I
Gave
think
me
we
too
talked
much of
about Steve
comedy.
Harvey one episode a while back and just how the large outfits and everything. No, he had a glow up, like, right? Didn't he have a stylist now with his wife?
Yeah, he had a signature look. It was oversized suits and a high top fade.
You know what? Okay, so like before I knew this was Tyla, I was like, who is this? And then the only reason I'm familiar with Lori Harvey is because you post a lot of content about her. I was
Yes.
like, wait, but that's not Lori Harvey. I was like, who's this girl? But that also made me wonder, I was like, where is Lori Harvey? I feel like she's very prominent in like fashion.
Yes. I feel like she's kind of low key right now. I don't know if she's taking a break. I don't know if she's in between boyfriends,
Oh, dang.
but yeah, she would usually be all over a night like this.
Yeah.
Okay, so is this lady Indian?
Yes, she is Indian, and she goes into saying about how like intricate this is. And as you can see, the train is very long.
Mm-hmm.
We don't see it later until the red carpet, but it is very long. And she points out, the many hours it takes and the like craftsmanship of the designers.
Okay, yes. Indian heritage piece. We love it. Bollywood glamour.
Yes. Yeah. But it's very floral. It's nothing, it's very pretty. We'll give that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty. IOED Berry was cute, but I hate the bottom of that. I'm sorry.
I agree. And there was just something off about it. And I feel like sometimes that's how I felt about the Weve's actual clothes. I love all the accessories, but some of the clothes can just be off sometimes.
Just like it's too arts and craft,
Yes.
especially for the price point. If
Right.
Sarah Jessica Parker on nothing, she gonna put on a stupid ass hat.
Oh my God, totally. Yes. And it was covering her face.
Yeah, I'm like, what are you hiding?
Yeah.
This man
Her
got a bead on
age.
his jacket.
Oh my gosh, totally that beat. I was like, okay.